Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy and today we're doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my new reviewers, all my returning viewers, you know how we do. So let's do it to it, shall we? So today we're going to be doing a full review of the 19 Crimes Cali Red Snoop Dogg D-O-double-G. Coming in at 13.5% alcohol by volume. It is a California wine. Okay, look at the back side here. Now, if you're new to the 19 Crimes, go ahead and look back through my library at the previous 19 Crimes wines I've done. I'll explain why it's called 19 Crimes, thereon, and therefore. So hopefully I'm not trying to scan that code. Vented and bottled by 19 Crimes, Sonoma, California. It contains sulfites. And all these are per 5 fluid ounces, which is about average, I'd say. I think I do a less than 5 ounce pour. So your carbohydrates are 4.6 grams. Your protein, fat, 0.0. And it is what it is. So, look at that. We are managing to keep the cork into... If you know, you know. If you're a returning viewer, yeah, you know about the corks. So let's go ahead and get this uncorked, or decorked, or recorked, or uncorked. Oh, it's... Whew. Man, he's a tough old bastard, isn't he? Snoop. Oh boy, here we go. Now I completely understand some of my subscribers and viewers of the channel don't particularly care for other libations of sorts, so that's understandable. But I am a libations connoisseur. I just love the drink. Not exactly have to be alcoholic, mind you. Teas, I also do teas and coffee. I'm also a coffee connoisseur and somewhat of a tea connoisseur as well. I've had teas from all over the world, wines from all over the world, beers from all over the world, and coffees. Of course, all different ways to brew coffee. But anywho, I do a 3-part review system. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you. Part 2, full review time, where we're at today. We drink it down halfway. We've done that. Cork it, put it back on the shelf, let it sit for about 24 to 48 hours. When it comes to wines, I do a five-day review. Day 1, off the rip. Day 3, day 3 is going to be the full review, and then finally on day 5 we're going to do the final pour episode. Wine, once you pop, you can't stop. Yeah, so wine starts to go bad about 5 days, and after 7 days you're pretty much getting a very diminished product. Anyway, I cork it, put it back on the shelf, let it sit for another day or two. I find out everything I can, come back with next to nothing. Today's no exception. I score it, continue to drink it, because part 3, final pour, thus the name. We have that final pour compared to the first pour off the rip and everything in between. So talk to me, dog. What we got? On the nose, it's much more appealing than off the rip. That newly manufactured flip-flop smell is not so there. Now I'm getting a lot more fruits. Those red ripe fruits, those like plums and cherries. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a wine to decant about 20 minutes. The more time you give it to, like, you know, let loose and off gas and relax, the better the nose. It's almost like a deep cherry grape. That's a much better nosing than off the rip. That's nice. This is very nice. So if on my recommendation you go out and you get yourself a Snoop Dogg Cali Red from 19 Crimes, decant it, let it open, let it breathe, let it relax. Or you can aerate it. I still think you should let it breathe for a good 20 minutes. But just keep in mind, the more you let it open up and let it air out, the faster that's going to run downhill. So enjoy it sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is just like the nose. That is so much better halfway down here now than off the rip. Mm. It's got some pretty decent enough viscosity. There is that very slight dryness on the very front. It sort of lingers throughout the entirety, but it's not overwhelming, and it doesn't draw your attention away to all those really juicy fruits. Deep richness, intensity. It's actually kind of nice. Have I had better? Obviously I've had better. But this ain't too shabby. So I did pay $10.74 out the door for this. We said, was it 13.5%? It's actually still not too bad, considering a lot of reds will be a little lower than that, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So what do we got to talk about? So the blending of this red, they say they start off with Petite Syrah. Then they come in with the Zinfandel. I think that's where we're leveling things out. But here's where it gets the absolute best. They pull in some Merlots. I forget exactly which one or type of Merlot they say they were using, but I think that's where we really mellow it out and get a nice, deep, rich robustness. So this Cali Red is the first in Snoop Dogg's extensive line, and boy howdy does he have an extensive line. The camera keeps wanting to focus on his face. So this is yeah, there's a thing there. I don't want to do it. If you scan that code, it like I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it. I might do it right after I finish this video, but it's supposed to have like some kind of interactive, brings the stuff to life on the label. We're going to check that out. I doubt I'll be able to record it and share it, but so they say it's smoky American oak, ripe black and red fruit. Absolutely. Palate's nice. Let's go ahead and get one more. That's nice. It's easy. It's smooth. Somewhat well-rounded. That is a pretty decent regular red. Like I said, I've had better, but it's not too shabby. For roughly about $10 out the door, it's a pretty decent red wine for that price out the door. And it's a 19 Crimes. They tend to make a little bit better stuff. And it is a California wine. It's not the Australian wine. It's a Cali Red from California. Let's put a score on this, shall we? Oof, I'd have to say, we'll say weak 4 out of 5. How about that? It's a weak 4 out of 5. If I could have a little bit more deepness, a little more richness, a robust of a Merlot, add some more Merlot into that, and I think that would be an absolute banger. My fair price, I'll leave it alone at $10 out the door. Would I buy this again? No. There are several more down the line that I would like to try before even think about returning to this. But I guess that's it. There it is. In the comment section, would like to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had a 19 Crimes? What about the Cali Red from Snoop Dogg D-O-G-G? Ooh-wee. Anywho, let's talk about it in the comment section. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, have a good one.